Alright, what's good, everybody? Coming back to you one more time. This time, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to be showing you some quick, simple, beginner little organ runs you can do. Now, as you can see, I don't have a real organ. I have the jazzy setting on this motif. Now, I just use jazzy as my go-to organ because, you know, this is all I got. And your assigned bars over here can be used to simulate and mimic the draw bars. You got your tremolo, or whatever they call that little knob over here where you can see? Well, you can still do that, or you can see, just an example of how your knobs can be used as draw bars. And it's not a perfect simulation of an organ, but it'll do if this is all you have. So I'm just going to show you some beginner, quick, simple little organ runs. You can use for preacher runs. Backing up preacher music. You can use for the time after, say the service gets nice and smooth and you want to go into some little slow talk music. You can use these. Just some chords, some small simple chords, and some runs that you can be doing. So, you know, hopefully you find it helpful. I'm going to be in the key of F minor. Okay, F minor, A flat is the same key. So if you're used to playing A flat major, you're just going to move back down to the F, and that's F minor. Okay, and I'm going to be primarily on this blues scale here. I'm going to do the simple run on the blues scale. Simple blues scale run. Everybody has heard it 1,000 times, so everybody's familiar with it. It sounds good, you know, and it's very bluesy, very gospelly. So that's one you can use. Here's the blues scale. You start off on your first note, and you don't play, I know we're in F, but you don't play the major 3. You play this minor 3. And the 4, half step, or the tritone note, whatever you want to call that. 5, the 7, not the major 7, but the 7, and then back to the 1. Okay, and here, little finger trick. Okay. See that? Practice that. You know, because that'll help you out in your runs. You can just be on say you're just playing the first note. Pull that down. Okay. See? You can just hold that. That little finger trick like that, you know. Practice that. Believe me, it comes in handy. Right here also. Okay? Now, first chord. Here's your 1 chord. Okay, that's what I play on the 1. It's actually you're gonna play that 7. You're going to play the 2 or the 9, play the 4, and the 5 here on your right hand. When you're playing that 1, okay? Then you can move up to your 2 and keep the same chord. Just lift up that 5. Just keep the same chord on your 2. Or 3, excuse me, minor 3rd. So you want to go from 1 next chord, the 4. You're going to play the 1, the minor 3, and the, what is this? It's half between the 6 and the 5. Okay? So, I don't know what you want to do with that. So, this would be the 5, but it's halfway between that. So, then your next note, next chord, you're on the 5, and you're going to play the 7, back to that minor 3rd, and the 5 over in your right hand. Now you're up to this, which was the halfway between the halfway between the 6 and the 5. Listen, I'm not the best at theory, explaining what these notes mean or where they are. I'm just showing you the position. Okay? So, where was I? Let me start off. I lost my place. See? And then when you get to that 7, you play it as just a major. And you notice how it's pretty much the same chord. Almost, well, it's not exactly the same, but it's almost the same. You just use a major. This 7, you playing it as a major. Then drop back down to that 1. The only difference, the major difference between your chords is whether you're going to play this note, that note, or that one on the top. Very little movement over here on your right hand. Okay? See? Draw bars. Okay? Very simple organ movement. You can play it very nice and slowly and soft to talk music. Nice, slow, soft, easy organ movement. Now, say everything is up and on fire, you're doing like a Back in the Preacher. You can use these same chords. Of course, you wouldn't play it away, but for example, little run there. Just practice that that blues scale. This run goes. No, I don't play that note. Only thing I add that's not in the blues scale is this, the 2, okay, or the 9, whichever you want to call it. See that? This is an easy way to learn it. Okay, come here. Walk back. Come to the 1. And back to here. And you're just going back and forth. But of course you don't play it and stop. And then you can play it when you're on that. Back to the 1. Nice little easy, simple beginner organ movement. That's my time. I've got children coming to disturb me now. So, all right. I'll get you next time. Peace.